Hey everyone, I'm Ellen here at etrailer.com. Today we're taking a look at the Dexter Trailer Axle with electric brakes and easy lube spindles. Now this is going to give us a heavy-duty axle to either replace our existing axle on our trailer or help us to fabricate a new suspension system to fit our application. The axle is going to be rated for 7,000 pounds. It's going to have a total length of 94 inches. That's measuring from hub face to hub face, or if you want to measure from spring center to spring center, it's going to be about 79 inches. So this is an underslung design. That means that our spring seat is going to be mounted on the bottom of the axle itself. That helps to drop our axle down, and that gives us a little bit better time whenever we go to load up any kind of equipment on our trailer, since if you think about it, if our trailer is sitting up pretty high and we have ramps on the back, they're going to be at a steeper angle. If we drop that down, it helps to make that angle for our ramps more gradual, more gentle, and it makes rolling things up onto that trailer a little bit easier. So that's the advantage with that there. You might notice that there's a little bit of a bend in our axle. That's going to give us a zero camber design, so our wheels aren't going to be facing in or out. They're going to be just tracking true behind us, so that's going to give us a good straight line acceleration whenever we're towing our trailer, and that also helps to keep our tire tread even across our wheel, or even across our tires. Now this does come with pretty much everything you need to get that axle replaced. We'll get our axle and the spindles, of course, welded on either side, and we'll also have our hub and drum assemblies and our brake assemblies as well. We'll also have the bearings, seals, races, grease caps, and a tube of marine grade wheel bearing grease, all included in our system. So pretty much everything you need to get going here. We'll have our Easy Lube grease cap that just has that little rubber insert on the end there to help make it easy whenever it's time to do some maintenance to our axle to keep everything lubricated. So you just take that little rubber cap out, pop your grease gun on there, and then pump it up full of grease to top that off. Inside you'll see our grease zerk, our nut and the keeper. There's also our D-washer, our inner and outer bearings, the seals, and the races are already installed into that hub face. Also, we'll have our electric brake behind that and all the hardware there. So, pretty complete system. All the lugs and studs for our hub. One thing I will say with the bearings, you want to make sure that whenever you install this that you get those bearings packed full of grease by hand at first. That's the best way to ensure that they're going to be completely lubricated properly and that you get all the cracks and crevices there filled with grease, so that whenever you go to use that grease zerk to do that maintenance, you don't have any voids in there that don't have any lubrication. So just one note that I'd make there. As far as our bolt flange pattern for that brake assembly, it is going to be a 5-bolt pattern. Our hub here is going to have an 8 on 6.5 bolt pattern, so that gives us 8 studs there, and they're going to be 6.5 inches apart, center to center, between those opposite lugs. Of course, same thing on the other side. We also have our electrical connection to make it the back of our brakes there. So all in all, pretty straightforward install. As far as the additional specs with this, again, weight capacity 7,000 pounds, hub face to hub face length 94 inches, or our spring center to spring center is going to be 79 inches. The drum dimension is going to be 12 inches in diameter by 2 inches wide. That axle tube outer diameter is going to be 3 inches. Our grease cap outer diameter is going to be 2.72 or 2 3/4 inches roughly. The wheel stud diameter at the end there, that's going to be a 1/2 inch, and this works with wheel sizes of 16 inches. It comes with a limited 5-year warranty, and this is made in the USA. But that's pretty much going to do it for our look at the Dexter Trailer Axle with electric brakes and Easy Lube grease zerks.